This is Topper Chef back again. I'm showing you how the rice I'm going to make today with our dish. It's olive oil, turmeric, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 4 or 5 flakes of cardamom, 4 or 5 flakes of cloves, and 1 small flake of cinnamon. So that's all is going to have flavoring on it. Now I'm going to put the oil. And my pan is really hot now. As you can see, I can feel the heat. So I'm going to put my let the aroma, the flavor come out of this little. It's going to impart this flavor to the rice. The turmeric powder in it. This is optional. You know, somebody likes white rice, they can just use white rice. Or now we're going to put the water. This is why the 3 cups of rice and 3 cups of water. You can see everything's gonna sizzle now. Now we're gonna let this come to a boil. All the flavoring, everything has to come into this water. Okay, now you can see the water is boiling, and this is the time. So rice cooking is very tricky. You gotta know what rice you're cooking and how starchy the rice is. So now I'm gonna add all the rice, which has been washed thoroughly. This is 3 cups of rice. So it's been washed thoroughly. And this is where it's very crucial. Keep it on high so you can dry. As you can see, my rule of thumb is to have half an inch of water above the rice. And if you add too much water, then your rice is going to get very sticky. Some people like sticky rice, but Indian cooking wants separated rice. Rice has to be separate, otherwise rice is not good. So now it's high. I'm going to evaporate all this water in 5 minutes. You don't need to keep stirring, but you will see what I mean. It starts bubbling, all this water will go out, and that's when I'm going to cover this up and keep it covered and cook it on low flame for 20 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of salt, and you can add salt according to your taste. As you can see now, the starch is being formed. You see that? That's the starch. This water has to completely evaporate, and that's when I'm going to lower the flame to real low and cook it on real low flame. This is basically the pilaf rice which they serve in Indian restaurants. Now you can see the water is completely dry. So now I'm going to lower the flame to low and cover it for 20 minutes on a very low flame. My back flame is really low, so I'm going to turn that on. You can see the flame. Real low flame for 20 minutes without opening the lid. You can't open the lid at this process for 20 minutes. Okay, so now 20 minutes are up. As you can see, the rice is steaming itself on a very low flame. Now what I'm gonna do is just completely turn it off. The flame is off. But I'm not gonna open this for another 20 minutes. That's the rule of making this rice. 20 minutes and 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes we are gonna come and the rice will be ready. You'll see. It'll be that pilaf rice which you eat in Indian restaurants. I'm cooking the Sona basmati rice which is bought from Costco. And as you can see, this rice, we just opened it up with, it looks like how separate it is, different. That's how it's supposed to look. When you have a starchy rice, you cannot use a starchy rice for an Indian curry. This is how it's got to be separate, and you can also make fried rice with it and everything. Now use this rice and you will tell me that's the best thing you ate with anything, any kind of steak, any kind of meat which we're gonna eat today with the steak. This is just the right pilaf rice with a little salad with it.